guys. Looks like we're gonna have to tear this down. Alright you guys, as you can see, I began to removing the substrate. I have to remove also all the caulking or silicone that I have used to secure the 3D background and make sure that it did not come loose like the last one. I might have done too good of a job.
Sarkawi and Zulu came to the rescue.
Assistance. Slow going, you know. We're getting there. I just have to expose that silicone because I glued everything with silicone from the bottom so this thing would stay put, and it's staying put. Now we're gonna have to move this plumbing out of the way and see if we can peel it off. Collaborating with my daughter on some ideas on how to save this background. Wow, struggle's real.
The decor is breaking off.
It's kind of awkward, you know, reaching down. Yeah, there's like an overspill of the silicone that's dripped down on the bottom and it's grabbed it as well, you know. So it's really holding good. I'm gonna lose the cave here entirely because she's in the corner, so this piece is gonna give up, break right there. I don't know, we'll see.
Let's see it happen. I
loosen this as much as possible, you know, considering, oh, the knife is falling apart. That's not good.
Oh no.
Broke the knife, pieces are missing somewhere in here. Alright, well, that's it. This is the part where, you know, nowhere to go. There's nowhere I can fit. Squeeze in behind it to pry, start, or anything, and these are interlocked. They were cut so intricately to hide that seam that I had to kind of lock them in as I set them into place. To pull one, I have to pull them all at the same time. An impossible task to achieve even without the silicone in place, as I struggle putting it in. Now that everything's holding like nails, it's gonna be amputation time, more like disassembly. Well, it seems that I think I did too good of a job putting it together, gluing it together. There's no way I can even budge taking it down. I literally have to cut it up to pieces to remove it. Alright you guys, I'm still up. It's way past midnight, and as you can see, my project is on hold. I've actually discovered something that probably was the breaking point. First time and this time. When I bought this tank, the guy told me there was a leak somewhere, and he tried fixing it to no avail. I resealed it, and sure enough, the tank held for about 2 days. I drained it, installed the background, as you can see right now, and yeah, the disaster took place anyway. Once again, the tank ended up leaking profusely. Seems like from the bottom here or somewhere, but here's what I discovered. Let me flip the camera real quick. Right here, along the seam, this entire glass panel is not lined up properly. Can't really get real close, but right here, you can see, that's the glass panel right there that is not lined up. It hides in here and then it comes out right there. So this right there is basically where the glass, this panel is at a slight tilt in. So it's not perfectly aligned. I would bet that these forces have a lot to do with, you know, shifting and pulling and whatnot. So this piece right here, this piece of glass is not properly aligned and never was. So this may be the main reason why this tank has leaked and let go the first time. And once again, yep, right there, this panel is basically at a tilt. Yeah, I decided to basically leave this alone. I'm just simply not going to take it down, destroy it, and then find myself in the same place once again. Once I reseal it, that it's gonna let go 2 weeks later, or a month later, or whatever, with this time fish in it. You know, and that would be the ultimate disaster. I mean, not only would I lose the amount of work all over again, I'd probably lose the fish. So yeah, we're not doing that. Basically, this project is a scrap. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically I'm gonna sell this as a terrarium to somebody who's willing to build some kind of cool enclosure habitat for some sort of reptile, a lizard, frogs, whatever. It won't hold water, so that's that. I'm gonna find a tank, same size, either keep the stand or sell it with the stand, but yeah, that's the story. I'm going to basically sell this to anyone interested in building a, you know, cool terrarium, and then start over again with a new tank or a better tank. Normally I would encourage you to go ahead and, you know, find something, rejuvenate and start over, but having this being such, you know, massive undertaking and then it failing on me simply because there was some sort of manufacturer's malfunction. I mean, if you want me to cut this thing down to separate sheets of glass and then, you know, reassemble it, that's one way, but that is just way too much undertaking. I found this on one of the, you know, resale apps for $100. I'll pay $200 not having to reseal or whatever, but you know, anyway, we'll cross that junction. For now, basically going to cut my losses, like I said, and move on with this project, but with a new tank. I have been able to locate one on Let Go, or one of those, forget, and see if we can arrange that and line it up and get it all swapped up and set up. Yep, gotta say goodbye to this awesome background. I really enjoyed it, almost as much as the old one, or maybe even better. I did a little bit more work. I worked, you know, with this time I tried to incorporate a little bit of the exterior parts and the curve around and all that stuff, but yeah, it's not going to be, it's just not going to work. I don't know, I'm gonna go sleep on it. But as of right now, terrarium for sale. Let me know what you guys think. I still have time before the discs arrive and such, but